It's that time again. It's time for free or bargain price camping in the winter months in Quartzsite, Arizona.
For the 2023-24 snowbirding season, we've provided some of the most recent improvements and changes that occurred in Quartzsite this year, and we've updated our most popular How to Do the Q episode.
I'm Jamie.
I'm Linda.
And this is Roaming with Rosie.
You may have heard about Quartzsite, Arizona from fellow RVers or the Academy Award-winning movie Nomadland.
Every winter, almost 1 million people show up at this sleepy little town for hundreds of different reasons. Now, you think you might want to add this to your boondocking bucket list.
On this episode, we're going to tell you everything you need to know about how to do the Q. Quartzsite, Arizona is found along Interstate 10, where it intersects with I-95 east of the Colorado River in the Sonoran Desert. For most people driving down the highway, it's a place to fill up with fuel before heading into California. Which is how we used to think of Quartzsite. Many years of driving between Phoenix and Los Angeles for holiday visits and stopping to eat and fuel up here. I always used to look out at the conglomeration of RVs, tents, fans, and even boats and exclaim, "That is not a woman's idea."
And now we're here for part of the winter every year with our own lanyard.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a blast. We have so much fun here, I never could have imagined. But the main thing is we meet people. We've made so many great friends here, and I think for us, that's the main value of living an RV lifestyle.
Right.
For hundreds of thousands, this is the ideal place to spend the winter in whatever you have that passes as camping gear. In this episode, we're going to show you how to do the Q. Hey roamers, we have a special announcement about Quartzsite 2024. Be sure to watch till the end of this video for details. This is public land managed by the Bureau of Land Management. There are other BLM areas that are free to stay on around town and outside of town, but this popular area, called a long-term visitor area, does have minimal fees. It was created in 1983 to fulfill the needs of winter visitors while protecting the local desert ecosystem from overuse. The total campground is approximately 11,400 acres in size. It's relatively flat landscape with the occasional natural wash. It's sparsely vegetated with plants such as creosote bushes, palo verde trees, ironwood trees, mesquite trees, and various species of cacti. For newbies or those unfamiliar with the lifestyle, let's start with a term. Boondocking generally means you will not have hookups to water, electric, or sewer. You will be boondocking here. The cost to stay short-term is $40 every 14 days, but for $180 you get the whole season, which is September 15th to April 15th. For this, you get access to pit toilets, fresh water, a sewer dump, a trash dump, and some rules, which we find to be a great thing to keep it under control and as clean, safe, and friendly as possible. Personally, I don't think of the miles and miles of kitty litter looking desert in Quartzsite is all that attractive, but there are hundreds of thousands who would disagree with me. Since last winter, the BLM has completed chip seal paving in 3 of the 4 LTVAs. This is huge towards not only keeping the dust down, but for those of us with bigger rigs, this will cut down on the big ditches and broken asphalt roads, causing us to rock and roll as we drive in. Currently, the LTVA's northwest and south entrances and the main roads in have been repaved. Thank you to fellow YouTubers Lady Ferns, Ramblin' Voyager, and DIY RV and Home for the videos showing the status as of December 2023. So the perfection of the queue is the almost totally level land here. And when it rains, this sandy soil absorbs most of the rainfall pretty quickly.
Right, and we've told you about the cost, so let's go and pick out a place to camp.
There are 4 areas to choose from within the boundaries of the town that are part of the Bureau of Land Management LTVA, the long-term visitors area. There's La Posa North and West, which are just south of the I-10 freeway, and about 2 miles south of that is Tyson Wash LTVA and La Posa South Welcome Center. La Posa South is where we meet up with fellow RV YouTubers during the big RV show. This is the location where you will find facilities that make staying out here possible. The LTVA passes are also recognized at several other locations outside of Quartzsite, but we're just going to focus on this area for the purpose of this episode.
And if you prefer to be out in the desert on your own, not around other people, that's fine. You can do that here. There's plenty of areas where you can get off on your own, be away from people, and still be within the LTVA boundaries.
If not, there are dozens and dozens of groups that have meetups out here. Everything from the brand or type of camper you have to people who prefer not to wear clothes. Yes, you heard that right. If you don't have a vehicle separate from your camper or you hitched your way out here and put up a tent, there are free ride shares to be found as well.
Now there's some basic necessities you'll be needing.
Yeah, and when you're a camper, it's normal to talk about toilets and everything that has to do with toilets.
Nope.
Nope.
But you may have solved this issue with a composting toilet. Our friends from Our View of America, Carl and Patty, have a camper van, and this has worked out perfect for them. If you have a motorhome or a trailer with a black tank, you'll be needing to dump the tank periodically, and there's 2 ways to do this here. If you have a portable RV holding tank, you won't have to move your RV, but you'll need a way to transport it over to the Blue Boy station. You can tow it over with a car or ATV, or keep it in the back of a truck and just drive it over. We've got links in the description for portable waste tanks as well as composting toilets. If you're in need of one, we'd appreciate it if you'd use our links. It costs you the same, and we receive a small commission, which helps to offset our video production expenses. Finally, there's a pull-up dump station for dumping your holding tanks. For much of the season, especially weekdays, there's usually a small line or even no line. But for the weeks surrounding the big RV show in January, the line can be hours long. Yes, you heard it right, hours long, so some planning will benefit you. Last year, we went over to an RV park nearby that charges $20 to dump and fill up with water. There's a link in the description for this and alternate locations to dump your tanks. Another really important need for most of us is an internet connection. Remember, this place only has a few thousand residents during the off-season, but when 1 million people show up in January and want to connect, it can get complicated. Our cell connection during the busy season last winter in the queue was horrible. There are so many more people all trying to connect to the few towers there. We have 2 businesses, both requiring high-speed internet access with good download and uploading. We ended up using our friend's Starlink to upload our YouTube videos, and that was so much better. So after that, we invested in our own Starlink system. We chose the US roaming service. It's been great for all our travels so far, and we'll let you know how it works this January in the queue. High on the list of needs is power. Depending on your camping style, you'll need power for everything from a flashlight to a phone to your big screen TV. We all have some sort of batteries and will need to recharge most of them. We love our lithium batteries from Lion Energy. They can be drained down to almost zero, whereas a lead acid or AGM battery is only useful down to about 50% before needing to be recharged.
Hey guys, we had a wonderful Thanksgiving back in Phoenix area, and now we're back out here in Quartzsite, and the weather's so beautiful. And we parked this time so we can get the solar panels up and get the most use out of them and not run our generator so much. So let's go watch Jamie put them up.
So what I'm doing is I'm tilting my panels so that I can get, being that it's not summertime, if you tilt them, the sun's kind of not up high and you're not getting the best sun you possibly can. I'm tilting these up so I can get the best use of the sun's energy right now. And it only, you know, in the wintertime, or right now, sunset is like, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock. So we have a limited amount of time to actually utilize the sun's energy. What I want to do is get this tilted so I can get as much energy out of the sun that I can to charge my batteries.
If you plan to be in Quartzsite, Arizona this winter, we'd love to meet you. We're having a meet and greet at the Quartzsite Sports Vacation and RV Show, which will be in January 2024. The date and time will be coming soon, so keep an eye on the Roaming with Rosie Facebook page and make sure you've subscribed and clicked the notification bell for this YouTube channel.
Now that your campsite is all set up, you may need some supplies.
And you'd think with 1 million visitors here, there'd be Walmart and major grocery stores.
But there's not.
Nope.
That's because there's only a few thousand residents here during the summer, so your choices are a couple of small grocers, Dollar General and Family Dollar, and a few RV suppliers as far as year-round stores. In the winter, those choices expand with pop-up shops and various mini flea markets around town. Generally, we'll travel to Blythe, California, 30 miles away for Albertsons grocery store and a small hardware store. The closest Walmart, Safeway supermarket, or CVS pharmacy are in Parker, Arizona, which is 40 miles away. Parker is a bit larger as it's right on the Colorado River and attracts visitors year-round. Doing all of our laundry at once is so much better and uses none of our water or power. There's 2 laundromats in town that are clean, efficient, and affordable, and we can get 2 weeks of laundry done in 2 hours. You may also want to consider how you will get yourself clean. If you have an RV, you probably have some sort of shower, and since you're boondocking, this will be a Navy shower. Navy or military showers conserve resources. Generally, they are completed in 2 minutes with less than 3 gallons of water. There are also places where you can get a 20-minute shower for about $10, and they provide towels and washcloths. Our neighbors from the channel Our View of America are living the van life. This year, Patty and Carl put together a system for a portable hot shower.
Last year we showered in our van, and unless you're 10 years old, you really can't take a comfortable shower in there because there's not much space. So this year we picked up this guy on Amazon. There's our shower. We use it inside our tent. And that way we can also have a comfortable chair. We have a heater in here. So when we come out to start our shower, we'll turn the heat on before we jump in the shower. And we also picked up this guy on Amazon. It's rechargeable. And this little motor here is the pump. And it gives you really good water, good flow. So we'll push the button, get wet, turn it off, get lathered up, and then come back and rinse off. One problem we had that we solved was where's all that water go? Everything has to have multiple uses. The water bucket we use to shower with is our trash can when it's not shower day, and when it's shower day, it's our water supply. This bucket here, when we're traveling, it stores some things. When we're parked, it stores some other things for our outdoor kitchen. And so we'll take all the things out of this tub, put that tub inside there, and we'll stand inside this bucket. We can stand up all the way, and it's more comfortable. We have a water heater in our van, so we went ahead and turned that on, propane water heater. Once the water got hot, we fill the bucket up and turn the water heater off, and then carry the bucket out here.
If you aren't set up for boondocking, there are many RV parks in Quartzsite, ranging from those with all kinds of amenities geared to winter visitors to no-frills basic hookups. There's something for everyone. Maybe you need a Wi-Fi signal that's better than what you're equipped for on your own. The signal does tend to be better in the heart of town, and many of the RV parks there do offer decent Wi-Fi.
Hey roamers, so what we got going this morning is we're having Jim. He's going to be changing the oil. Last year he did my transmission. This year I'm having him do the oil on the engine and also on the generator. Go ahead and tell him exactly what it is that you do, Jim.
Mobile service technician for lubrication.
Right, so he does oil changes and
Fuel filters, air filters,
yeah,
generators, but just lubrication.
Right.
No repairs.
Right. So I'm having them do that today because we're about due. It's probably been almost a year and a half since we've had the oil change. So I'm having them do the engine and also the generator. So we're just going to kind of follow along and watch them do that. And what's the name of the business again?
Our RV mobile oil changes.
There we go. Okay.
Kind of clean that dirt off so it don't fall down in there.
Right.
Now we have a meter there that tells us how much we're putting in. These little cats usually hold about 18 quart, 18 or 19.
Man, that's a lot of oil.
There's the fuel filter right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's clean. Looks like you got good fuel. Yeah, this filter's way up on top.
Yeah, last time when you changed it, I think you changed it from the inside.
Yeah. I'm pretty dirty, so I'm gonna go inside right now. There she is.
Got it.
Many times when I have a new customer and I go under there to lubricate the drive shaft, I find that it hasn't been lubricated. You got 2 U-joints and a slip joint. Got to be greased every time.
Okay.
You don't want to lose them lube joints because you know it's going to happen out in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
And they're very expensive, like $1,200 a piece.
Oh, okay. And you do this for every oil change?
Yes,
right?
Lubricate.
Okay.
The lube job is part of my oil change.
Okay.
It's included.
All right, cool.
We hope this answers all of your questions of what you need to know to enjoy winter camping in Quartzsite, Arizona. On our Quartzsite series, you can also learn about what to see and what to do in the queue. There's a link to our Winter in Arizona playlist in the description. To make it easy for you, we've included links to everything we've talked about in the episode. While you're down there in the description, be sure to check out the links and discounts on equipment, services, and other products we use ourselves and recommend. Many of these are affiliate links that you can use to help us offset the cost of producing these videos.
We really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you found it helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you share it with your friends and family. And if you're not yet a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
And ring that bell, that way you will be notified each time we upload a new video.
And make sure to leave a comment, that way you can be part of the conversation.
Until next time.
We'll see ya.
See ya.